And the ball at the 19-yard line. It will be third down and 25 yards to go. First penalty in the game on Loyola. Third and a country and western mile. Rogness heaves it out there. Matt Rogers. Andy Kolars went for it. He's trying to indicate he's got it, but he does not have it. He had two receivers out there. Rogers the lead man and Kolars the second man. Spaeth the tackle. Kolars a little bit of vaudeville, but it's an incomplete pass. And now they'll have to punt on 4th and 25.
Well, he did a good job to get up there and poke it away from Spaeth. He got his hand in there and did almost catch it off of the tip. But the Crusaders will kick. Been a turnover-free game so far, and that's one of the reasons why it's so even. Each team has dropped the ball, but able to get back on it.
Big rush. Rob Craig gets it away. Brandon Yost has it at the 47-yard line, and he got nailed right away. Yost got tackled by Todd Simonette right away, and with 7:25 to go in the third quarter, there's a timeout on the field. It's 7-7 at the Class C championship game. 4th down and 6. Rich Hyder, the senior quarterback, number 14, leads him up. Slot to the right. Fake reverse. Double coverage, and it is intercepted at the 3-yard line by Brian Fogel, the junior cornerback. Brian Fogel with an interception of a pass from Hyder on the way to Alan Hodek at the 3-yard line.
Well, that would actually a situation where it would have been better for Fogel to just bat the ball down because he wasn't going to get out of that. A good kick for Mahnomen, if you will, but Fogel reacts, intercepts the ball, and it's first down Crusaders on the 3.
Brian Fogel with the interception, and now with 3 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the third quarter. First interception of the season for Brian Fogel of the Mankato Loyola Crusaders. Turns the ball over with 3 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the third quarter here at Prep Bowl 92. The Class C championship football game, 7-7 Mankato Loyola. And Mahnomen. Loyola back to work offensively now. 1st and 10. Way down deep in the paw patch at their own 3-yard line. They'll take that right up the middle and run into a wall of human flesh.
Mahnomen obviously can get great field position if they can stop the Crusaders without a first down here, and it's up to Mankato Loyola, as they did on their lone touchdown drive, an 81-yarder to push that thing out of there.
7-7 game. It's 2nd and 7 now on the 6-yard line. Colin Rogness. Matacek over the 5 to the 7, the line of scrimmage, maybe another yard or even 2 when they get the pile unpiled. Chad Flackney and Chad Sweet. Looks like a yard gain on the play. Closer to the 9, so it'll be 3rd and 4 at the 9. 2 minutes 35 seconds left in the third quarter. 7-7 game, 3rd and 4 at the 9. Loyola deep in its own territory. Fake handoff, this time big pursuit and a loss on the play. Athman and Dave Markert came back to smother that play, and that'll make any defensive coach happy.
That's the second time they tried to run that on 3rd down, but the fake is no good if you're going the same direction, because Mahnomen in 3rd down short yards, they're rushing up the field. Yes. And they were just able, they don't care who's got the ball, they're going to be in the backfield, and eventually they caught up with it and force a kick.
So a brief possession. Mankato Loyola with an even 100 yards rushing. Minute 43 to go. In the quarter, Rob Craig's punt will drop at the 40. Brandon Yost will watch it go. It'll be down at the 43-yard line. And with a minute 35 to go in the third quarter, the Mahnomen offense will go right back in the saddle.
Yost learned a lesson from the punt he fumbled in the first quarter. Similar situation where he could have run up and taken a chance, but with great field position virtually assured, he decided to let it drop. And they take over on the 43 of the Crusaders.
90 seconds to go in the third quarter. It is a 7-7 game. And the Mahnomen Indians go to work on offense. Receivers right and left split backfield. That is Troutner nearest your screen.
Oh, big
and
hit.
great pursuit again as Yost tried to get out of the backfield, but Marty, number 84, 5'11", 165 senior defensive end, led the pursuit and made good penetration. Look at this.
Yost is trying to cut to the outside after the original hole is not there, but there is no way he can get it by McGraw. Puts the textbook tackle on it.
Does indeed. And John Cook, the senior defensive tackle, was there, number 80, just to make sure it stayed closed. Loss of 2 on the play. Mahnomen now 2nd and 12 at the Loyola 44-yard line. 35 seconds left in the quarter. Hyder fires, and it is intercepted at the 20-yard line. The scramble goes on for Kolars, and finally brought down at the 22-yard line. Andy Kolars. 2 quick interceptions by the Loyola defense.
Well, Hyder never had his receiver in position to catch this ball. He way overthrew Hodek, who was trying to get it, was made a break to the inside. The ball thrown outside. Kolars, he's back there for a reason. He can jump on either side, offense or defense. He takes this one away and returns it out over the 20-yard line near the 25. Loyola may get one playoff here before the end of the third quarter.
5 seconds left in the quarter. Loyola at its own 25-yard line. Hyder will keep, turn the corner, 30-31. Fumble, and he got it back. The ball just squirted away from him as he went down. That is the end of the third quarter with a score. Mankato Loyola 7 and Mahnomen 7. Stay with us for more from Prep Bowl 92.
Harry Williams back at the Metrodome, our Class C championship game heading into the fourth quarter. Mahnomen in the title hunt once again, and joining me is a former player for the Mahnomen Indians, and Brad Athman. And Brad, you played for Coach Bauman way back in 1969. What was that year like?
Well, that was Ken's first year. We had some troubles with some of the people keeping eligible. We had a lot of people kicked off, our seniors, so there's a lot of sophomores and juniors that end up playing that year. And his first year we were there, our record was 1-6-1. Had a lot of close defensive games. But the next year, when I was a senior, we turned it around and gave Ken his first Pioneer Prairie championship and went undefeated that year.
Long way since then, and then your son Tony is playing here today. How do you feel as a father watching your son play here once again?
Well, Tony is Ken's first second-generation player. I guess it's kind of exciting for me. Tony, as far as advice, you have to play hard, practice hard, and work real hard for Ken, and things work out real well.
Okay, well, good luck, and congratulations on the years for the Mahnomen program and what you and your family contributed.
Thank you.
Okay, Brad Athman joining us here. His son number 30, Tony Athman, in the backfield. Let's go back upstairs to Doug.
All right, Perry Williams just underway in the fourth quarter of a 7-7 game. A mad scramble on 3rd and 4. And it won't be much more than that. In fact, probably a loss of a yard on the play. The ball has come loose the last 2 times down there, so there's a lot of grabbing going on. But again, back in the possession of the Loyola Crusaders.
Second generation that Ken Bauman is coaching now. That was very interesting. And you'll see Tony Athman go back into the ball game on offense, assuming that this punt is handled cleanly by the Indians as Crusaders prepare to kick.
On 4th and 5 at the 30. Andy Kolars hangs it up there. It's not going to go very deep, and a fair catch called for by Post. Ball will be at the 38-yard line when Mahnomen goes back on offense. 10:44 to go. It's 7-7. .44 to go. It is Loyola of Mankato 7, Mahnomen 7 with Jim Gilliland, Doug McLeod at the Metrodome. Coming up, our Class B championship game. We'll be following this one with Leo Lewis and Perry Williams.
I've been saying important possession a lot. It's sounding a little trite now because we're in the fourth quarter and it's tied. So obviously every possession is key.
Well, we're just the guys to be trite, though. We can handle it. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line for Mahnomen, and busting through for a short but brisk gain. They'll get down across the 40, maybe the 41-yard line.
He's look at Troutner carrying the ball for Ken Bauman, who looking for his 39th consecutive win as head coach of the Mahnomen Indians.
Bauman took over a team in '69, had to play with a group of untested sophomores because of a bunch of suspensions. They went 1-6-1 that year in '69, and they've never had a losing season since. Brandon Yost ran a foul to Pat Ullman and Mike Kennedy and got stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, 3rd and 5. We've seen a lot of these situations on both sides of the ball. The team doing a good job of preventing those quick dive plays where coaches like to pick up 4 or 5 yards so they won't have such long yardage on 3rd down.
Mahnomen 6 of 9 on 3rd down conversions. This is 3rd and 6 at the 42. Hyder's going to throw, and it is tipped and incomplete.
Seems Hodak can't catch a pass unless it's tipped. He almost got that one off the rebound of the defender, but
Matt Rogers got the tip, and John Cook almost got the ball. Take a look at 31 Matt Rogers right here.
that's what Hodak is out on his pattern, that little break to the sideline.
Well, you won't see it.
And you won't see Rogers in front of him get his hands on the ball, but Hodak then almost got it off the deflection.
Well, trust me, it was Matt Rogers, number 31. Wouldn't lie about that. I think.
Another important punt.
So on 4th and 6, they will punt it away with 9 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in the quarter. And tremendous pursuit there.
Very good kick.
Colin Rogness had nowhere to go, and with 9:21 to go, it's 7-7 still.
Both teams have their full complement of timeouts left as we head down the stretch.
Double tight end set, full house in the backfield, and Hyder's going to call timeout with 6 minutes, 1 second to go, and a 7-7 tie. They're going to talk about this 3rd down conversion on which Mahnomen is 6 of 11 so far in the game unofficially. Mankato Loyola, and this is a key statistic, unofficially 2 out of 10 on 3rd down conversions.
A lot more balance on this Mahnomen team than we saw last year. There's no 22 right now for Mahnomen, and of course that number was worn by Jason Miller.
Jason Miller.
Last year set a Prep Bowl record with 252 yards rushing.
And 4 touchdowns.
Scored 4 touchdowns to tie a Prep Bowl record. Now he's at North Dakota State, where Ken Bauman says he was timed in the 40 at 4.39.
Oh, my.
I don't know if he's redshirting or not, but I imagine they'll make good use of Mr. Miller
Boy,
up there.
that's a great football conference, too. The Bison is one of the better.
They're still alive. They
programs
won
going.
their 1st round
Yep.
playoff game,
Yep.
and they play Pittsburgh of Kansas tomorrow, I believe, in the 2nd round, Division II.
They play a lively brand of football up there, too. 3rd down and 3 at the 31-yard line. 6:01 to go. Hyder sets him down. It is Troutner again to the 30-yard line, the 29.
Not enough for the first,
Nope.
though. It's going to be 4th and probably a long yard to go.
Pat Ullman, the linebacker, with another good. Both the backers were in it. Pete Matacek, they've had good games here. The 2 Loyola linebackers stopped him short.
Big play for Mankato Loyola because they could stop him here. They'd have decent field position out near the 30 and enough clock to get down the field. Right now it's ticked under 5:30 to go.
The way this half has gone, that's superb field position for Loyola, the way things have gone. 4th and 1 at the 29. Up and over.
Oh, boy, that's going to be very
close indeed. Let's see where they spot. I think they're going to have to measure.
It looked like Hyder was going to step through there at the snap, but it closed up quickly. And I don't know. No, whoop. Where is that thing? Oh, well, that could be enough.
They get the thing spotted here, but they've already called a timeout, and they're going to bring the chains out to have a look. They miss it, brother. It's going to be a matter of an inch. Yeah, they've got it. Oh, wait a minute.
Very close.
They did not get it. Oh, they did not get it, and the ball goes to Mankato Loyola. Boy, that's as close as you can be, and no cigar.